Hey, welcome to Boosted Motorsports, you guys. Today's video, we're going to be working on this Ram 1500. It's a third gen, so this should apply to your 2002 up to your 2000 and maybe even 8, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the fog's the same all the way up. I know this style of third gen was like 02 to 05, and then they changed the headlights, but I'm pretty sure the fog lights are the same round fog lights. So just these guys here. You guys already know, if you've been following along with the channel, that we changed out the headlights. We put these black housing ones in there. We've been changing everything to LED. We also did a comparison for you guys on the LED bulbs in the fogs. So I'll link those videos for you guys if you guys are looking to do those other cosmetic mods. But today's video, we have these black housing LED fog lights. These things are a trick looking setup. So we got these ones. There's these kind of glass things in there, and you can see the LED chip way in the back, but it's got these like glass things, I guess, project the light. And these actually have the black housing on them, which is what I wanted, because we did have chrome ones shipped by accident, and I didn't really like the way they looked, so I went ahead and got these ones. So it's a plug and play. It comes with the whole assembly. You just bolt it up, as you can see, and it just plugs right into where your factory bulb would go. And it also does have an adjustment, so you can see that screw right there that you can actually access in the front. These things have like from the factory, even these ones, you'll see like a little slit where you can adjust it right here. So you can adjust these, and those other ones do have the same provisioning, so that's good. And it looks like it's, what is that, 3 bolts hold these thing in. So I was working on the truck anyways, and I already had the fender liner out, so I just left this wheel off so I could show you guys how they're bolted in. So you can see right here, we got 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt, and then this thing will just come out. So like I said, this is the factory wiring. We've already got an LED kit on here, but I'm gonna unbolt it with those 3 bolts. We'll put in just one so we can compare it left to right, what the stock ones look like with an LED bulb in it compared to this new all LED fixture. So we'll do an honest and true comparison for you guys. So you're gonna have to wait till nighttime, but you guys won't have to, because I'll fast forward the video. So let me throw these in with 3 bolts. Let's get these out. And then it kind of just rotates out like that. So there you go. There's the factory one right there. But I guess we have to transfer these little blocks to it. So we're gonna transfer those to this, and then that bolts to the truck. So let me swap over these little blocks and put all these little clips on and stuff, the speed clips. I think honestly these are probably, and don't quote me on this, but it might be SRT 10 specific, since the bumper, sits different. I think these little spacers are probably for that, but I could be wrong, but I think that's what these little things are for. Anyways, let's throw it in. All right guys, so we've got this installed. She's sturdy. I just made sure that the spacing around it was centered, and this is how she looks from the front. Look at that. That looks wicked with the black housing up there as well. So like I said, I'm gonna wait until the sun goes down so I can show you guys the comparison of this to the stock ones with an LED in it, and we'll go from there. All right guys, so they're installed, and this is what they look like. Obviously it's getting dark out, so I really like the black housing. Like I said, black housing up top, and that's the chrome ones down below. So let me go ahead and turn it on. Obviously it's not too dark outside just yet, but you can really see it projecting on the ground way more than these. Let me show you. Okay, so even from just right here, so again, there's an LED in this. Look at that projecting onto the ground there and across. There's like nothing here compared to that one. It is insane, like just how bright those are. So there's what it looks like, and like I said, this one looks like it's a lot more usable light on the ground in front of you than that one. Okay guys, so this is at nighttime, and the obvious difference should be apparent. Look at that. So this is obviously the one that we have installed with that LED whole housing unit, and driver's side is just an LED bulb in the original housing. Huge difference, you guys. I don't know if we've ever seen this big of a difference on some of the lighting mods. So, and again, from this angle, not much on the road, and that's all coming just from the passenger side. And if you guys are curious how it looks with the LED headlights, that's with just the low beams on. So we got a ton of light coming out of this truck, you guys. So let's go ahead, and I don't think there's any comparison to be made here. If I put a halogen there, it's not going to be any brighter than that. Like I said, we got a way brighter bulb in the original factory housing, and it's definitely not doing what the other one is doing. So I think their aim's pretty good. I mean, they're a fog light, so it's supposed to be, you know, close down and low. So I think they got that going. We'll bring this in, we'll see what the cutoff looks like, and we'll also switch the driver's side so we can see what the full output of the lighting is with both of them installed. And as promised, you guys, that's the cutoff of that installed one on the passenger side. So you can see it has a super nice clean cutoff. There's the factory one over there. You can see it's all distorted over there. So definitely a huge difference. We'll kill the lights just quickly. And there you go with the lights off. Like I said, it's a clear winner, you guys. We probably could even adjust it a little bit higher if we wanted to, but honestly, I think it's super bright on the road as it is, but you could bring it a little bit higher to match the factory side, but definitely a clean cutoff as well. So I'm really impressed with them so far. Let's switch out the driver's side. And if you guys were wondering, I was able to actually just lay on the ground there and get up in between there. With the SRT10, it does have like a huge built-in splitter all the way to the back. So it might be a little bit easier on yours, but I was able to do it from the back as well without taking out the fender liner like I already had done on that side. But like I said, I was working over there, so it just made it easier, but you can do it just like this. Installed. So let's go ahead and turn them on and see what they both look like against the wall, and then we'll go out into the darkness. Ooh, that is a clean cutoff, you guys. That is really looking good. So not that you're gonna be able to see a whole lot, but that's how they look illuminated. I guess the camera picks it up better than I can see because this is blinding. Let's go outside and see how they look in complete darkness. Okay guys, no games. That is the moon. It is pitch black out, and we have a ton of light from these fog lights. It's absolutely insane. So probably could adjust them a tiny bit. Obviously you can see this one's pointed a little bit lower than that one, but overall it is insanely bright. So I'll show you guys from this angle as well. And no games, headlights are off. That is all fog light. So you could probably just drive with the fogs now at this point. I mean, it is just madness how bright those are. And I'll go ahead and I'll turn our headlights on, our LEDs that we got in our halogens, and I'll show you guys what we got. So we got a ton of light, guys. You could definitely drive with those. Only thing is, I guess the low beams that are in this, they do have a different color. It looks like they're a little bit more of a bluish color. I honestly prefer this. I think this is a better light output. I would say that's more like a 6000K, whereas this is probably more like a 5000, a true white. So again, I'll turn off our regular lights. And that's what we got, guys. So I think that is a success. I would definitely recommend this. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I think those were a huge success. I mean, the video speaks for itself. You could see just how much more light output you were getting from these fog lights. And you could see that from when we put it up against the wall, the cutoff is great. It's not going to be projecting into people's eyes. It's keeping it low and keeping it clean. And it's actually going to produce less glare than the stock ones are, but giving you more light on the ground. So I think it's a win-win for everybody, and I would go check those out. I will link those in the description below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. It does help support the channel and the YouTube algorithm to let other people know about this channel, these videos, and they can come check us out as well. So make sure you give it a thumbs up before you take off. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. We do lots of different truck-related content and cars. I know you might have seen that peeking over there in the corner. So lots of content on this channel, guys. Check it all out, and we'll see you on the next video.